Travis Wayne Goodsell, still not over what Judge Oberg did to me. Even though I saw that she had objected today, I did the video with you guys as I read in real time her reasoning why she was denying my complaint. Let me read to you from 18 U.S.C. 1519. Destruction, alteration, or falsification of records in federal investigations and bankruptcy. Bankruptcy has no concern here, but whoever knowingly alters, destroys, mutilates, conceals, covers up, falsifies, or makes a false entry in any record, document, or tangible object with the intent to impede, obstruct, or influence the investigation or proper administration of any matter within the jurisdiction of any department or agency of the United States, or any case filed under Title 11, or in relation to or contemplation of any such matter or case, shall be fined under this title, imprisoned not more than 20 years, or both. I put that in my 2 filings that she refused to acknowledge was my filings. This was part of my bombshell that I put in there. That not only were the clerks involved, not only the defense lawyers involved with this, not only, and also the judge. And yet she still has the audacity to falsify and make a false entry in her recommendation, which is a record, a document. And you know, I saw what she did to Porter, trying to argue to get him freed, claiming that racism is not a hate crime. And here she is trying to say again, an amended filing under order is not an amended filing under order because I say so. She's got that thinking process in her mind that she thinks is going to work in every excuse she gives in life, even though she was shot down by Judge Benson, which I will be pointing out, that Judge Benson shot her down with that kind of logic. You know, thank you, Random Muse, for your filing or your link to filing a complaint against the judge. As I informed him, I will be waiting until Judge Waddups makes his final decision to see if I need to include him along with this. But I will be making notification that this objection is also a filing of a judicial complaint, and will intend to file in the future if necessary, so that Judge Waddups will understand he too is under scrutiny here. I mean, everybody watches. There are people who specifically watch federal judges and their orders and their actions on the bench. She's brand new. She should know this is what happens. People are going to know that she has done this, and that when I file my objection, people will see the objection that I have. They will know. They will be able to have public access to these documents to find out for themselves the reasoning behind all of this. She will not be able to get away with this. She may, in this case, if Judge Waddups, says, church first. As the white supremacist line goes, screw America, church first. It's just unbelievable. And so, yeah. It's just unbelievable. So, tomorrow I'll be typing it up and going over it. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll do a reading when I finish. It's not likely to get put in, I don't know, maybe I'll have it done before noon. I've already gone 2 days without covering the news, and it'll be a third tomorrow. I'm just looking online to see cases and other things about racism being called a hate crime. But a hate crime is a prejudice-motivated crime which occurs when a perpetrator targets a victim because of their membership or perceived membership of a particular discriminated group. I would imagine is of a certain social group or race. And so, sex, ethnicity, disability, language, nationality, physical appearance. Really? I could. Yep. I've been. Wow, that's actually. I'm unaware that had been included. Interesting. Or sexual orientation, gender identity, religion. See, this is me claiming that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has targeted me for all these hate crimes and terrorist treason and war crimes and RICO because of my religious beliefs, which was from them. And so, yes, religion is in my complaint. And so I have to go over. It's a brief thing. You know, I'm accused of not having filed. I've been accused of filing frivolously in the sense that I did not have a clear law set forth as to what I was accusing of. That's what she put in the thing. And so I can go over, I clearly put laws under RICO, so many counts. Laws under bigamy, so many counts. Laws under war crimes, so many counts. Laws under treason, so many counts. For them to tamper and falsify documents to claim that I didn't do it, you know, when obviously I did do it. Unbelievable. And then to call them out and say, hey, you guys are tampering with the evidence. You're saying I didn't do it, and I did do it. You're withholding documentation and all this stuff, and they just say, nope, you never did it. Doesn't exist. And so they can't do that. So hate crime involves criminal acts. And so when she was claiming that her landlord was just an old man ranting racism, she was trying to claim that that's not hate speech. But what he had done was denied I think it was rental access or something like that. I'd have to go back and check to make sure I put it correctly on the document. But incidents may involve physical assault, damage to property, bullying, harassment, verbal abuse. And see, I can use this. I'll need to download as a PDF, make sure that I get this included, and then point out Judge Benson sided with the law, whereas she was trying to subvert the law. Okay. So right there, she was claiming that the verbal abuse of her client was not considered a hate crime, when in fact it is considered a hate crime in the law. Or insults. Is that male crime or mate crime? Mate crime. Okay. Befriending a vulnerable person with the intention of exploiting the person financially, physically, or sexually. So it's like an online dating scam. Or offensive graffiti, or letters, hate mail. So yeah, if you send a death threat, that was what I filed. In the bombshell filing, I filed the hate mail, which was the eviction notice, which was bullying, harassment, and a threat. And so they don't list threat here, but that's what it was. They threatened to evict me during this case, and they were included in the filing. It's a hate crime, confirming my case under the hate crimes violations. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm woo-sawing right now because I still am not over this, and I need to woo-saw. Oh, puppy. That means daddy, right? Maybe I should watch that. Bad boys, what you gonna do? See, deter bias-motivated violence. So yeah, she's purposely trying to deny everything to prevent all of the crimes that are being committed in the name of and by the church. And so I have to remind Judge Waddups, because it doesn't look like I object to her. She's just notifying that she's already sent it, and that I have 14 days to respond with an objection. So, oh my God. But hate crimes are only regulated through threats of injury or death. There you go. Oh my God. Told her she was in violation of this, and the lawyers and the clerks. That's why the clerks were pissed when I filed the motion for immediate judgment. And so yeah, again with this objection, I will again reiterate the previous complaints showing that they've done it again. and bring up new stuff that will shock everyone, because it does look like I will be able to talk a Mormon to Judge Waddups, letting him know in my closing statement, as I'm contemplating right now. And like I said, I'll read it to you whenever I finish it. I am Mormon. Everybody keeps forgetting this and have purposely committed hate crimes against me as a Mormon, which is a religious hate crime, which is involved in my complaint. But he and I have been deceived by the church, and that he needs to understand the full ramifications that are involved in this case, because it's not just a he said, they said. This is actual crimes that are impacting everyone, and I just happen to be the one who's taking the case. And rather than doing a class action as Kay Birmingham is doing for Gaddy, because I can't get a lawyer, let alone people who would want to sign up. But yeah, this is for everything, because you've seen this. You've seen me talk about, read this. They want me dead. They want this case closed and silenced. YouTube is involved, as they are being paid by the church through investments to silence me, to shadow ban my videos so that you don't see it. If you see this video and you're new to this video for the first time and you're like, what the hell's going on? That's why. It's because YouTube does not want you to know about this. Only my regulars are finding out. But, I mean, this is... And so, if you're wondering, what am I asking for? I'm asking for the church to not exist anymore. They cannot exist. So the money value is everything. It's sum certain, is what it's called in legal terms. Everything. Because if they are allowed to continue, they will continue to assault me. And I'll have to go through this all over again with the new charges. And they will go on to assault others, as they've been doing. As many of you who have left the church, who are ex-Mormons, already know of the abuse you've encountered. That's part of the RICO conspiracy, criminal organization laws, is that when your parents or your bishop or other Mormons attack you for choosing to leave the church by withholding support for you from the bishop's storehouse, from withdrawing fellowshipping, shunning you, by preventing you from other things in life, like, your bishop works at the grocery store, and so, he makes sure that you get punished in some sort of way, or your life is difficult at the store. He finds reason to cause a disturbance so that you get kicked out of his store. Stuff like that. Or if you work for a Mormon, the Mormon finds out you've been banished from the church or you've left the church, says, oh, well, sorry, I have to lay you off, or you committed a crime, I'm going to have to let you go. Seriously? After all these years of working for you? Yeah, hey, nothing I can do about it. It's on you. You're to blame. I mean, those are the kinds of abuses that Mormons do. I mean, they're just liars when they claim they are Christ-like or trying to be Christ-like. Oh, we're not perfect. You can't judge us. You haven't walked a mile in our shoes. Get the hell out. Dear God. All right, 5 o'clock. Oh, Papi. You women have no idea how much men need you. I need, gimme. Bill Murray in, it was a psychology comedy with Richard Dreyfuss as the psychiatrist. What about Bob? I need, gimme. That was awesome. A pure mockery of psychology. That was awesome. And in the end, all Bob needed was a woman. The sister of the psychiatrist. But a woman. That's all he needed. All you need is love. Shot in the back. Very sad. Independence Day again. Alrighty. So, my therapy here of venting is doing a little better for me. But, I mean, my God. I mean, the blatant corruption, the blatant disregard for her own job, that she is brand new, first assignment, and she pulls this stunt? Federal crimes on her first assignment? Oh dear God. I mean, they must really have her compromated. Is it compromated? Compromat is Russian. Do you put ED, which is English? Oh my God. Alrighty.